Welcome into Game Changers. Mike Cugno along Steve Goldstein, Kim Bokamp.
Tough times, guys.
Your ribs all right?
Tough times. I'm feeling for Skyler. Yeah. My ribs don't hurt as much as he does.
You were there on the sideline. How did those hits look for Skyler?
They look pretty bad. I tell you, the hit that knocked him out was the least.
Right.
The least
it seemed like he was hurt before that.
That broke the camel's back.
That one where he got blindsided from back, and everyone could see it coming from like 10 yards away.
And there was no reason for that play.
I'm going get down, and boom.
Yeah.
So no bueno, senor.
No
bueno.
The Dolphins are obviously hurting right now. They have to figure out what they're going to do for quarterback guys for Monday Night Football.
Rib.
Goldie, I'll start with you. Who do you want to see? Even if Mike McDaniel's mind has a quarterback, who do you want to see on Monday night against the Titans?
I think you start Tyler Huntley, and then you see if it doesn't get done, you bring Boyle in, and you just try to figure it out and beat a bad Tennessee team at home. No matter how you have to do it. If you have to start direct snapping to Achane and Wright, you do that. Figure it out. But I wouldn't mind seeing Huntley, something a little bit different. And, I know the last couple games have gone very poorly for this offense, but I still have belief in Mike McDaniel as a play designer and an offensive schemer. So now he's got Huntley. They know what he can do. They've had some days to figure out some plays that he could run. That's what I'd like to see.
We said
Monday
the same thing when they had 10 days to prepare for Seattle.
100%. That didn't work out very well.
That's my only concern. Bo, who do you want to quarterback?
Well, look, I got a feeling maybe Tim Boyle, only because he played last week and he's been here a little longer.
He asked who you want to see.
But I want to see a veteran that they didn't pick up this week. I was for sure on Monday they were going to reach out to whoever, whether it's Tannehill or whatever, and whoever, just get somebody that's played in more than one game. But so if to me the logical guy would be Tyler Huntley. Only for the reason that he's athletic, he can get out of the pocket, and with that offensive line struggling right now, you need somebody that's going to be able to get out of the pocket and still have the ability to look down. Look, every time Skyler went out and got he kind of panicked when he got out of the pocket and just trying to find any. How do you stand there? How do you stand there behind the line where there's no pass rush? And he's back there for 8 seconds, and he's looking for a short receiver when time's running out, and you don't just throw the ball to the end zone. You got to find someone that's got a little bit of couth when they get in trouble. So I think he's a guy with the ability to run by himself, to make some ground. But I'm with you, Goldie. If one of these guys gets hurt, or if they both go down, if they don't get a quarterback, it may be the old Wildcat in whatever form they've got to do, which really I don't want to go that way. But boy, I tell you, I just think right now, they are ill-prepared at the quarterback spots, which leads me to say we've got a lot of stars in this football team. There's still a lot of very good football players in this team. Boy, you guys better lift up you better pick it up and pick up the slack, because if not, this thing's going to get ugly really early.
I asked Mike McDaniel last week about contingency plans at kickers. We were doing like a little fun piece, and he ended up saying that, look, if we have contingency plans for everything, including quarterback, in case we lose two, we have a pretty fun non-quarterback package that he wanted to keep close to the vest. I was this close on Sunday to saying, bring it out.
Well,
there you go.
Bring it out.
Let me tell you, with against this Titans team, I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not totally joking. You got some of that with Achane and Jalen Wright.
No doubt.
I'm not saying you can do it a whole game, but it can be effective. And keep this in mind: the Giants had a game last year where Daniel Jones went out and Tyrod Taylor got hurt, and Saquon Barkley won a game against the Bears doing that.
He'll have a little package in your back pocket that if you need, and I would even have the package no matter what happens with these quarterbacks to throw that in there and get the job done, because the other thing is, though, look, we're talking about our quarterbacks. Tennessee Titans are talking about their quarterback, Will Levis, not playing very good football right now. So this is an opportunity for two teams that are in a crossroads in their quarterback situation. You got them at home. Don't let them get healthy. Let our quarterbacks get healthy.
Can I steal and be a Mike Cugno for a second?
Go for it.
You made me think of this just on the spot. Seriously,
this is on the spot. Winston,
no, he loves these questions. Give me the over-under between the two teams on Monday night at Hard Rock Stadium. How many different players will take a snap from center? Go.
2.5 is the over/under, obviously, but I'd take over.
Yeah, right? Okay.
I'd take the over on 2.5.
So you think for sure one of those teams will have more than one guy?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be the Dolphins.
First of all,
I'm going to go with like 4.
First of all, if you're going to call it, you got to count the holder. The holder is 1.
Oh, well, that's
because he's going to take a snap. He's going to take one snap.
I wasn't counting that.
I
meant non-special.
I got to get specific on you guys because you guys mush things around a little bit.
Intentionally.
So I get it.
We do that intentionally to throw you off.
Allow me to mush things up a little bit more. Grab your whiteboards because we're
doing it now.
Right
we're
now.
Gonna have a.
All right.
I want to put a smile on Dolphin fans. It's been tough. It's been tough.
Okay.
I see. Once again, Goldie not ready. Goldie not ready for it.
No, he goes.
No, I write it as
he's got it in his head.
All right. What do you write? I haven't even asked a question.
He doesn't want you to steal it, Cunio. That's the deal.
I also wasn't sure which direction I was going to go in. This is one of the best questions Cunio's ever come up with on the show.
Yeah, he doesn't do many good questions.
Describe the start of the Dolphins season using a movie title.
A movie title.
And so, Bo, since you're always ready and
Bo's
precise.
prepared, unlike me.
I'm going to say this.
I'm scared.
Sideways.
We got
the movie with you know the movie. I ain't drinking no damn Merlot.
Right.
Sideways. This team is going sideways right now.
More like a box
instead of
lately.
up and down. That's right.
Yeah.
And they could use some wine after the game. Believe me.
Oh.
Because the fans are doing a lot of whining. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm trying to support my thing. I'm trying to look. I'm championing my movie title.
I like that.
Right.
Once again, I think he's probably going to win this.
Mike?
No, you go.
Well, it's going to take me a little while.
Okay. I'll go. I'm going to go without a paddle, but QB.
There you go.
What's that movie? I never
heard of that movie.
Without a paddle?
No.
That must be one of those new age movies.
What is that?
New age? Huh. It's about 3 or 4 friends. They go camping and.
Not familiar with it.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
He's out.
So I got.
You can tell the age difference here.
So here's the deal. What Bo Camper mentioned about the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Okay. You lost the interior of the offensive line. You knew, unfortunately, Toronto at this point gets hurt a lot. So what were you doing coming into this season if you're the Dolphins? A little bit of risky business.
Oh,
okay,
there you go.
You were taking some risks.
You
were paying a lot of guys a lot of money.
There you go.
Tua, we thought, hey, maybe he got over the injuries, but last year was the first year that he was healthy. So you took some risks.
Is this a double feature?
You get the Tom Cruise element too on that.
Tom Cruise with the sun. I was going to bring the sunglasses as a prop.
So next one's going to be what? Mission Impossible?
But
damn.
But I may have to do that if we do this again. But Monday. We will not give in. We will not go quietly.
I'm liking it right
We will
there.
have Tyler Huntley at quarterback, and we will declare the Miami Dolphins, this is our Independence Day.
Wow.
We will come back.
There you go.
And we will be 500.
Ever the optimist right
by
here, Steve
midnight
Goldstein.
on Monday night.
Ever the optimist, Steve Goldstein.
President, you win the whiteboards once again.
There you go.
Game 7 in the Stanley Cup playoffs. He knew the Panthers were going to win.
Well, I was hoping.
Goldie Bo Camper 2024.
It will be our Independence Day Monday at Hard Rock Stadium.
But they still may go sideways.
They may. You're right about that. I'm trying to be optimistic.
Cunio, they got paddles.
The Titans are bad. I don't even know what movie that is.
Who
is it? Give me a star.
Dak Shepard.
Who?
Oh my God. Okay. We'll be right back.
Doesn't he play quarterback for the Cowboys?
No, that's Dak Prescott.
Oh, right. I got you. I didn't know what you said.
He was in the movie. Prescott was in the movie too?
No. He probably wasn't even born yet.
What's the name of it again? Without a paddle?
Without a paddle. Yeah, without a paddle.
I'll look it up.
Without a paddle on this whiteboard.
Hockey's starting. I'm in the plane a lot. I'll look it up.
Without a
Welcome back to Game Changers. Look, we know the Dolphin season has been tough enough on fans, so we're not going to keep harping on the issues. Guys, I want to know, for the first 3 games, is there a bright spot on this team, Bo? Is there anything that you've been, that was great. That was a good find by this team.
You know what? I'm gonna say Devon Achane.
Yeah.
For the reason, he was beat up last year and you kind of thought he was kind of a little fragile a little bit. Yeah. He's been a stalwart coming. He's come in and look.
Tough.
He got injured in the first game. I think he was a little injured coming out of training camp. Played a lot in the first game. Got injured in the first game. I think it's an ankle, and it still has had that ankle for 3 games now. And I watched him on the sideline come out of the game the other day limping badly. Trainer comes up to him and says, "Hey, come on." He goes, "No, get away from me." 2 plays later, he's back in the game. So he's been a warrior. He's given you everything he's got. And look, he's one of the guys. I can't fault him for anything that he's done this year. So for me, that little guy right there, I tell you what, though, I've talked to him twice after the game. My man's got a nice grill. He got a diamond grill in there, top and bottom, and he got a big Devon A. Chan. He got some diamonds with him.
I think you got to follow that up.
So my man's a diamond on the rough right now for this football team. How about that?
You're a wordsmith.
I want Bo to have grills by the end of the season.
Yeah, can you follow up A-Chan? Get that stuff
go ahead and buy me some. I'll wear them.
That's the guy to buy it for you.
I'll even take lab grown.
I don't have as many. I don't have as many jobs as you do.
No cubic zirconium though. Yeah.
Goldie, where's your bright spot?
I'm going to go off the field a little bit just from an accountability standpoint. I think Anthony Weaver's a bright spot.
Yeah, there you go.
I think Anthony Weaver out of that Seattle game.
Yeah.
And obviously we're not in the room, but you hear some stuff showing everybody exactly what they did wrong. Kind of a little bit of no holds bar. He's player friendly and all that. We heard it during training camp. Mild manner. Fun guy. But Anthony Weaver, hey guys, you got to be better than this.
Right.
And you need accountability on a team.
Yep.
Now this guy's the other guy. Calais Campbell's done at his age everything you expect. Another guy that's showing some leadership here. And in order to get through what they've gone through and what they're going through right now, you need guys that are going to stand up and say, this isn't good enough. Calais Campbell does that, and the new DC does that.
And I'll tell you what, they've been having trouble in that middle of that defensive line. They're moving him in there. He's playing 35 games plus, 35 plays plus. He was supposed to be out a 17-play guy from the outside putting pressure on. The inside's weak. They move him in there, and so now he's playing more plays than he expected, and he's not bucking the system. He's just going in and always giving you good play. I'm with you on that one.
You're both right. I'm with you both, and I agree. The interior of the defensive line, I was very nervous about it because you lose Christian Wilkins, and Calais Campbell's a great player. Could be in the Hall of Fame one day, but he has been in the league 17 years. So you did wonder what it was going to look like. But him and Zach Sealer, both rated the top 10 in interior alignment through the first 3 games. If there's anywhere on this team you can point, Devon Achane, yes, but that defense, just one touchdown allowed in the second half this season. That is it. They are keeping them alive in football games, no matter what the hell's happening.
And without the terrible turnovers against Buffalo, they would have been alive in that game.
Yes.
So the defense overall, I would agree.
3 interceptions, 2 turnover on downs. That defense is putting a hole in that game. You look at the score, 31-10. What are you talking about? Look at the whole picture.
And then you in a few weeks you got Bradley Chubb coming back, which kind of puts that foursome together of Phillips, Sealer, Calais, and Chubb, and that's going to be another step forward for this defense. So, but I think those are 2 good choices by you.
That's why I'm not totally. I know it looks bad right now,
but
you win on Monday night, and then you're going up to New England. I mean, I think this team's going to be 3. That's my personal opinion. I think it'll be 3-2. I think you're going to get Chubb back. I think you're going to get Odell Beckham Jr. on the field, whatever it's worth.
Whoa. Let's wait till we see.
Don't go that far. Okay.
We said it. If you came out of this stretch 3-3, right, at 6 games in, you were okay.
I think you have to be happy with that.
You were okay, and that's where, and they're still on track for that. So Tennessee, the Patriots, the Colts aren't very good. They lost to a backup quarterback. Backup quarterbacks last week were 3-1 in the NFL.
But then the teeth come out on the schedule. The teeth start coming out
later.
On the schedule.
You better be, or else you're buried. If you don't win some of these games, you're finished. Because later in the year, forget about it. Again, this week, Mike McDaniel's got to find. Mike McDaniel's got to put some points on the board. I mean, they just have to. They got to. I mean,
worst offense in football right now.
Who? I mean,
worst offense.
How is it even possible?
Who would have thought?
Even without Tua,
you get a turnover, you get the ball on the 6-yard line, you come away with 3 points. Come on.
The last time they cracked the 20-point mark was when they beat Dallas on the last second field goal to win 22-20.
With the 5 field goals.
With the 5 field goals.
Where did the 70-point games go?
Man, that seems like a long time ago.
Oh, man. Yeah, you want to talk about risky business.
You're darn right.
All right, so to come here on Game Changers, we're going to talk about the NIL, some interesting situations happening out at UNLV. It's
getting a little dirty in the NIL.
Yeah, it is. We thought it was dirty before. Welcome to the Wild Wild West now. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Game Changers, and let's talk about the topic that is the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, Bo, when is the out-to-pasture NIL deals going to start flowing here in South Florida?
Well, I tried to give one of the college players $2.50 if he'd wear one of my shirts, but he turned me down.
So no patch on the helmet?
There you go.
Okay, so Matthew Sluka, the quarterback, former quarterback, I guess, for UNLV.
He may still be in play.
Yeah, so
I love that he thanked him on Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. That was the best part of the whole story.
I appreciate the time. Yeah. He says he's not basically getting what UNLV promised. I don't know if UNLV can actually promise anything, technically speaking, but he's not getting what he wants through NIL, so he's going to redshirt. Not only did he do it, a running back on the team did it yesterday. Then USC defensive lineman did it, guys. Is it, Bo, is it over? Is college football
so
dead?
Let's take UNLV, for example. They finally cracked the top 25. Haven't been there
3-0.
in ages.
They're good.
3-0. The quarterback's having a great year.
48% completion. I want to take a step back.
Some assistant coach said, hey, we'll give you $100,000. The head coach says, I never said that. Now he's bailing out. That's the problem with college football right now. They've got no rules. They've got no limitations. Now you got another guy jumping off that team, a guy from USC bailing out mid-season. So why are they bailing out now? Because you can play 4 games and leave, and then you got a red shirt. This season won't count for them. They can go somewhere, have another year. It is just horrendous what they've done to college football with this NIL money. And these guys who are cowards that won't stay with the team, that have been that they've been to you leave your teammates after 4 games when you're playing, you're healthy and all this. I don't buy that, and I think it's I don't know where college football is going. But it's going this way, and it's going that way fast.
But isn't it a double standard? Because in the NFL, we see guys hold out for money.
It's not the NFL, though. It's not the NFL.
Yeah, but now if you could make money, it basically is. It's
why?
NFL light.
So let me ask you this. This guy, number 3.
Was he really promised the money, though?
Whatever name. How much money is he generating for UNLV? Jersey
They get like $25,000 a game, I think.
From him?
No, I don't know.
Come on now. Come on. This all started with this line that's been there for decades and decades. Well, these guys go out and play in front of 80,000 people.
And they can't even
sell
buy
their
a jersey.
And then after the game, they can't even take their girlfriend out for a pizza.
Right.
That's the line. They can't even take their girlfriend out for pizza. After. That's what's created this whole firestorm, and it's become a trash heap in NCAA
football. Did you get paid?
I got a little bit.
Thank you.
That's on the side back then. So they were doing it anyway.
I was just kidding. Well, it was interesting, Goldie, because Dave Portnoy from Barstool he says he's going to put up $3 million to bring a quarterback to Michigan. Do you like that people are going to start doing this?
Well, there you go.
No, I don't like it. And my whole thing is the same thing with the sports gambling.
Yeah.
Most guys aren't doing it, but every once in a while we get. What did people expect?
Right.
As soon as they opened the door, there was no let's give every player enough money to go get a pizza.
Yeah.
Once you open the door,
no safeguards.
You knew stuff like this was going to happen. Yeah. You knew there'd be program. Hey, Mike, I'll give you $500,000. Oh, now we're 4-0. Oh, sorry, I don't have the money. Now it's up to you. And now you're the bad guy because you're the one bailing out.
Yeah.
When I knew I told you I'd give you money, I didn't really have the money.
Wow.
So who's so my whole point is, what did you expect?
So, but look at this. You're in Las Vegas. You can't scrape up $100,000 from all those
You would think
openers.
one of those. Hey, we got some games to win.
Just go to the strip and find
MGM
somebody.
Grand. Hey,
you would think. Someone in one of those hotels.
Pretty soon they're going to say, hey, if someone gives you money, you can put their logo on your jersey.
Out to pasture NIL deals
I'll
coming
wear one
to
of those shirts.
It's out to pasture.
What will you pay me to wear one of those?
OuttopasturePodcast.com, by the way.
Okay.
You want me to wear one? What would you pay me?
We'll be right back.
I'll give you a free shirt.
Let's wrap things up here on Game Changers. Some history was made at Lone Depot Park last week. Shohei Ohtani goes absolutely insane at the plate. He joins the 50-50 club. Kid from South Florida, or young man from South Florida, ends up catching that 50th home run ball and is up for auction. Guys, the auction starts at $500,000. You could buy it straight up for $4.5. They'll say here it is. $4.5 million.
$4.5 million
Straight up, or the auction starts at $500,000. All right, so this is my question to you guys. What piece of sports memorabilia out there would you be willing, should you be flush with the cash, pay $500,000 for? Bo?
A blank check from Stephen Ross.
A blank check from Stephen Ross.
Is that a
Why
piece
are
of
you going to give him
memorabilia?
a half
It
of
would be.
That you can then fill in? Okay.
I can feel it. Because to be honest with you, I wouldn't. There is nothing I would pay that much money in a sports memorabilia thing. There is absolutely nothing I would pay for in a sports memorabilia. It just
Nothing cool like
no.
Ted Williams home run ball.
No.
Or something?
No.
I'm with him actually.
No.
Really?
You know what I would want though? And if you don't know, go look it up. Pictures of Kim Camper when he played.
Yeah.
Had the white neck.
Oh, yeah.
guard.
Yeah,
I would pay for that. Bo
There you go.
Camper's
Yeah. My
neck
roll?
pad. Yeah, the neck roll.
I found an old
I
picture.
paid like $100 for it. That's about
I
it.
found an old picture of Bo in one of these Dolphin books,
Yeah.
and I mean the short shorts. I mean, dangerously
Well,
short.
I'm going to tell you a
like,
quick story.
Like coming up
I'm going
to
to tell you a
Was
here.
that when he was wrestling, or was that when he was
No,
playing?
when he was playing.
You know, I was
Lot
ranked
of
one of
skin.
the top 500
He was
wrestlers of all
ranked.
time.
Yeah, you remind us
He
every
was
single
ranked.
time.
So one of my neighbors went into the baseball card
1
store
minute,
and
by the
looking
way.
to get cards. So he finds one of my cards, and the dad finds one of my cards. He says to the guy, he says, "Hey, how much do you want for this Kim Camper card?" He said, 7 cents, but you can have it.
Wow, he lost money on it.
Yeah.
That's it. What would you pay
I was
for?
out of the memorabilia business after that. Yeah, what would you get?
Oh, probably something cool.
Touchdown pass for some crab legs from Jameis Winston, or what?
Why?
I don't know. It's a Florida
Why?
State thing.
Why?
Okay.
You don't have to do
Maybe some of
this.
the remnants.
Shoes from Peter Ward? No?
Okay. Now you never know my answer. Thanks for watching us on Game Changers.
Never know.
We'll never know.
You asked the question. You're not going to answer it.
Bo, turn your mic off. We'll see you next week.